Hello. I asked my guides for the message for my ever-growing collective around the energies of closing out the month and heading into the new month. And the energy that came through pulled these two cards out. Sorry, I've got a hair. And can you see how absolutely similar these cards are? I mean, both standing on a rock, both looking this way, both with their lower quarters, their back quarters lower and their fore quarters higher. There's a real I'm hearing the word unique. So what I feel from these cards and the word unique is that this is a seriously independent energy, and it's shoulder to the wheel. It's that sort of like forward motion coming from the fact that you have finally decided that you and all your warts are able to do this. Whatever it is that you have now reconciled and decided to do, it's very, very seriously linked with your uniqueness, but also in that uniqueness, your ability to realize that you need not give a beep about what other people think. So there's a real I'm standing in my own uniqueness, and even if it's the feeling of I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know that I am now embracing me. I am putting me first. I am now aware that me is enough, whatever that looks like. I am deciding that I am going to put my head down and go forwards. And there's a real pack mentality when you think about wolf and how they exist. But you've all heard the expression lone wolf. With this card, especially this picture, there's an expression of self. There's that sovereignty, there's the head up, there's the shouting, and you can almost feel and hear that guttural expression of self and self needs. Deeply emotional, a deeply emotional card with that full moon. Indulge your soul's hunger. So absolutely, finally realizing that you, and I really want to do a howl. It's making me want to do a howl. You are finally expressing and feeling not necessarily comfortable to express yourself and your needs, but you're realizing that if you don't do it, nobody else will. It's I really cannot afford to think about whatever anybody else is thinking. I just need to move forward in my sovereign expression, in my purest me that there is. And you'll never be as strong and as pure you as you are today. But don't worry, because you can say that again tomorrow and it will still be true. But goat, what are you bringing? What extra are you bringing, Mr. Goat? Trust yourself to climb high while remaining grounded. Okay. So whilst you're actually expressing your sovereign self and you're saying, okay, right, this is it now. March is nearly over. I'm fed up with, I've come out of all the the darkness, the dark days. The days are now lovely, bright, getting longer. Um, and there's more daylight, and there's more growth, and there's more, and there's everything is being enlivened. You are now saying that, or what is now available for you as a collective, and if you're tuning into me, then there's a certain amount of symbiosis with our relationship. You know, I'm feeding off your energy, you're feeding off mine, and we're going to get truer and truer readings this way. So thank you for your support. But goat and wolf together, what an absolutely formidable energy. Wolf keeps saying it's okay to be on your own and be part of a pack. Just because you're branching out on your own to do something doesn't mean you're telling everybody that is close to you and dear to you, well, I don't care about you anymore, I'm going this way, and that you're going to be alone. This is about expressing yourself and knowing that if you truly express yourself and your needs and your wants, and you follow your desires, you're still going to have your support. You don't have to say, I don't need your help. This isn't a let's do this alone. This is a let's be who we truly are in the month of April. Let's learn to actually say, no, I don't want that. Yes, I want that. And that's okay. You don't agree with me? Cool. This is still what I want and who I am and how I'm going to be. And your pack will be there for you. Your pack will be there for you. And there will be changes along the way as people shuffle and come and go from your life. But that's what life is about. It's not about always having the same friends and the same circle of people. It's about rich experiences driven by you being who you are in that moment, and you driving yourself forward. Look at the forward motion, or rather, look at the forward awareness, the forward facing energy. Look, they're standing on these rocks. They're literally at the pinnacle of their new ventures. There's a bit of a kind of assessing overall, is everything okay? Have I still got everything in place? I don't want to make any rash decisions. I want to not be too, I want to be calculated in this, but I don't want to get tied up in all the nitty gritty, because I'm so beyond that. I am now at the top. I've reached the summit of my self acceptance. I am standing so strong with my hindquarters higher and my head up, looking out at every single possibility that I could have with this new acceptance of self. It's quite beautiful, actually. It's quite a beautiful energy. There's a lot of harmony, but harmony within your organism, so harmony within self. I can't get over the similarities. You know, there's four letters on each card. Maybe that means something to somebody. The number 44 I'm seeing and getting. 4 is a real, it's a number of creating foundations for yourself. So this could be, if this is resonating with you, that you are now ready to say, this is me, I'm going, this is my new course of action, this is my new future dream and desire, and I'm going to build it. And I know that the foundation is going to be strong because it's not built on sand, the sand of me pretending to be somebody else, or me trying to be something that somebody else wanted me to be. This is going to be built on absolute granite. The granite, the strong granite of you being the only person you can be, which is you. So nothing's going to crumble. all that can happen is that you can mold and add new wondrous things to you because you've got your bedrock. There's a bedrock here of self acceptance and expression. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, look, the colours are the same. And then you've got the moon for the emotions and that white there with the goat. You've got the same positions. You've got the 4 letters. You've got the rocks facing up. I mean, you really are at the most perfect time at the end of March going into April to be your fullest, messiest, wackiest, most colourful you. And as long as it's you and you're being true to yourself, then you will have all your dreams manifest. 1122 on the clock, on the timer. So we've got 44, we've got 1122. Is there anything else? Indulging your soul's hunger, trust yourself to climb high while remaining grounded. I'm not getting anything else from these cards. The channels kind of come like a little dam being nibbled away at, and there's a little bit of a trickle of the channel, then it goes and then it dries up. So that's it, dried up for now. And there's nothing, I'm not being called to get anything else out of the book. So there we are. I'll just give you one more little looky look at wolf and goat. Okay. And thank you so much for watching. And that is your end of March into the new month of April reading. Okay. Thanks, guys. And don't forget, I love you.